She's very different, finally. It was a lot of fun.
For some people to go places like that, I don't know if it's you have to overcome fears of what can we find on the dark side. Did you feel that, or it's not so melodramatic?
No, because it wasn't that, because you couldn't take it that seriously. It was so far-fetched, so unrealistic that sort of, it actually allowed for a lot of freedom. You know?
For me, it felt like a very well cartoonish character
Yes.
of a woman. That's what made it so appealing.
I know. That's what was so completely appealing about it. And because it was, the most fun was playing it as though it was a totally normal thing and there was absolutely nothing wrong with what she was doing. So that was...
Which are the qualities that you think a good boss should have?
A good boss should just always, well, I think, be specific, be kind, and know what you want. And I think you have to be good to your employees, because they're working for you. You know what I mean? That's, yeah.
Like when I first...
I'm always surprised, like whenever I've had a boss who's been a little disrespectful or not kind, or you know, it's just, you just think, but there's people like that in the world. You know what I mean? Not like this bad, thankfully, but you know.
You know, when I knew you were in the movie, of course, but then when you first showed in this, I didn't recognize you. So the transformation was huge, no, or not, or I don't know.
Well, it was huge enough that I don't think you know, I wanted her to look different, but I also wanted her to be sassy. Do you know what I mean? So it was, though it's amazing what a wig, what hair color will do. You know what I mean? So, and I loved it. It was like putting on a costume, and her outfits, and her shoes, and her lingerie, and her everything.
Actually, the wardrobe looked great. You're in great shape. Were you responsible of choosing what the character?
Yeah, well, especially if you're in lingerie. And I didn't want it to be Victoria's Secret lingerie. I really wanted it to be like old school, you know, garters and specific kind of low on the hip. Yeah, I wanted it to be classic.
So you were part of the process of, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I was. That was the fun of it, of putting her together. Because then it was just about having fun with dialogue, you know.
Within the story, which one do you think is the worst boss?
It's tough. That's a tough one. Spacey's pretty bad.
I think I was gonna say...
He's pretty horrible. Colin is just sort of douchey. I don't know. You know, it's not his fault. He's an addict.
Yeah, I think the cruelest one is Kevin's
Spacey.
character.
Yeah.
Because your character, at least, she has this thing, this, let's call it pathology of
Yes.
sexual...
She was deprived of something as a child. Who knows what? But yeah.
So, for you, what's your most important accomplishment?
In my life? God. What is my most important accomplishment? I don't know. I would say being a good friend. I have a lot of accomplishments, I think. My jobs, my friends, my family.
Do you necessarily have to...
Don't look at like building a house as an accomplishment or completing a movie as an accomplishment. I think it's being a good person, trying to be the best version of yourself that you can be. And in that, from there, you know, good work comes and good fortune comes and
Good karma.
karma.